And we are back. Raiders franchise, week 18, the final regular season game. In the last episode, we beat the Giants 34-24 to punch our ticket into the postseason. Now, the very big thing you see is we're playing the Kansas City Chiefs, who, if you look, they are 10-6. They have also clinched their spot, so no matter what, we're both in the playoffs. However, the big implications of this game is whoever wins this game gets the 2 seed, wins the division. Whoever loses this game, well, they drop to the 5, potentially 6 seed. Um, it's not ideal for either side. You know, this is a game that's literally going to decide pretty much everything. Home field advantage for the playoffs because the 2 seed, I mean, besides literally the championship
Zone
game, they
rooms
are
are the forum
guaranteed
where strategies are
home field.
discussed and victories are born.
We'll
Each
go ahead and
person
listen
there
to
has a
this.
voice.
No, we're not. Critical game this week. What are you seeing in the film? We're asking Rod Starling. They cannot stop the pass. Their guys are underperforming right now, and we can play into that. Okay. Bounce the targets, keep them guessing, and they'll fall apart after a few drives. The confidence is not there for them. Do you agree? Ready to toss the ball around? Hey, we're going to trust you. I'll get the practices signed up. Let's get to it, coach. Okay, now we're going to the players' meeting. All right, settle in. We need to talk strategy for this week's matchup. We want to go after their corners, get them isolation, keep passes to the outside where the rest of the defense can't help. About time you put the game in my hands, coach. Demario Douglas. Looking at who they got across from me, it's no contest. I'm going to feast. You'll have that opportunity if all goes to plan. As for the rest, this is still a team effort. We need a clean pocket and no mistakes. Play smart and win. And this win is ours. Well said, coach. Well said. Just want to quickly show off our injuries. We already did the weekly training because I actually played the mini game. I know it helps. Ian Thomas did get injured in it, but he is only going to be out this game. He will be back for the playoffs. Tyree Wilson and John Jenkins are both going to be out for both this game and the wild card round. That's a huge hit to our defense. Jonah Lelu, I believe, will be back. I'm not positive on that, though. We're going to go ahead and go to Kansas City. Obviously, we want to see what injuries they're dealing with. Felix Uzama, Jake Bringstall, Deion Bush, Ethan Driscoll, Nazi Johnson, Rasheed Rice, Janarius Robinson, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Noel Williams. Now, the thing is, Rasheed Rice is eligible to return. I don't know why he's here. I mean, IR return, yes. Z Johnson, yeah, he can return. Ethan Driscoll, they can all return. Well, granted, these two might not even be starters, so I see why. But I would definitely bring Rasheed Rice back. This is our final game of the regular season. This is going to decide who we play in the wild card round. We could have a great situation where we go against a 7 seed who, I mean, there are 3 teams right now who are fighting for that final playoff spot. I know it's, I don't know who it is. I can't remember. But they're all 9-7 right now, so, or 8-8. But first play is a penalty on the defense. We respond with a sack. So 2nd and 19, Pacheco with a 9-yard rush. 3rd and 10, incomplete pass. We're going to force a punt. The Ravens, I mean, they win 28-6. They had literally nothing to lose. They had the 1 seed locked up, so I don't know if they were playing starters or what. First down for Ashton Jeanty. 22 yards for Demario Douglas. We love to see it. 8-yard rush by Jeanty, 2nd and 2. 13 yards to Trey Tucker, first down. Incomplete pass. The Titans, I believe, were one of them. They end up losing to the Jaguars 2017. I believe, even though that, I believe they have to rely on Houston losing their game and they would clinch their division. So, doors wide open for them still, even with that loss to make the playoffs. They just need, whoever Houston's playing to end up losing. Or to end up winning, I should say. But first play is a handoff to Jeanty. Going to go absolutely nowhere. There is an injury to Jordan Meredith, the center. 2nd and goal after no gain. Gino says, hey, I'm not done with you. Gives it right back to him, but tackled at the 7. That's George Karloftis on the tackle. 3rd and goal now from the 7-yard line. Loss of 2. Gino's going to throw for it. Looking. Touchdown, Trey Tucker. And about halfway through quarter number 1, which, by the way, Colts beat Texans 27-21. I believe that means Tennessee is going to be making the playoffs. Extra points good. We lead 7-0. Touchback. Electing not to return it. 1st down. 2-yard pickup for Pacheco. 2nd and 8. 14 yards. Marquise Brown. That's a 1st down. Falcons win 24-16. Injury on the play for Marquise Brown after he picks up 7. Penalty on the offense. Josh Simmons probably holding. Incomplete pass by Mahomes. 3rd down. 25 yards to Jalen Royals. That's a 1st down. 6 yards to Travis Kelce. 2nd and 4. 11 yards to Isaiah Pacheco through the air. That's a 1st down. Chiefs in the red zone. Dolphins win 21-7. That's huge. Jets now winning in for their division. No pickup there for Pacheco. As Creed Humphrey in the game still, but was slow to get up. Wide open is Pacheco up to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal. Throwing touchdown Isaiah Pacheco, and barring the extra point, we are going to have an even game. Well, Bills win 27-24, so hold on. There's a 3-way tie for the AFC East. We're going to have to see what the tiebreaker is for that. 3 teams going 9-8. Unfortunately, Miami's the one who doesn't. We elect not to return. Giants win 35-30 over the Cowboys. 8-9 can put you in the playoffs in the NFC. We did some looking. Bears win 28-14. That's probably going to, I believe that puts them in because they were at risk of being eliminated. We are in the red zone now. After a pickup of 5 by Genty, we have been moving the ball. In the 2nd quarter now, by the way. As they give it to Genty. Genty gets to the edge, 1st down. And Gino, I mean, he gets sacked immediately. Chris Jones just blew that play up.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17. At the Chiefs
2nd and 17, Gino checks down to Kevontae Turpin, tries to make a man miss. Unsuccessful. 3rd and 14 now. I mean, we got 3 yards. Can't complain too much. But 3rd and 14, 1st down's at the 2-yard line. Gino throws, complete, up to the 9. Decent pickup, 7 yards, but, well, short of the 1st down. 26-yard attempt for Daniel Carlson. Kick is up and good. He has got a lot to do to prove he is the kicker of this team. He has really been in a slump lately. And, well, I mean, he will be our kicker for the rest of this season for the playoffs. So, but, I mean, there is a good chance we do bring in some competition in the offseason, whether it be free agency or signing someone after the draft, because we probably aren't going to waste a draft pick. Isaiah Pacheco is just getting it done through the air. Marquise Brown, 7 yards, 1st down. Sack, Thomas Booker, 2nd and 15. Sack, Adam Butler, 3rd and 20. 28 yards, though. Jalen Royals, 1st down. 25 yards to Travis Kelce, 1st and goal at the 4. Chargers lead 10-3 over the Broncos. Chargers are one of those teams who can make the playoffs. They just need a lot to go in their favor, and it's going to be a false start on Kansas City. Back them up 5. They say it's Isaiah Pacheco. Looks like he was just a bit too eager. 1st and goal now from the 9-yard line. They go handoff to Pacheco. He's tackled at the 11. Loss of about 1.5 yards. Second and goal from the 11 as we are at 5 minutes remaining in the half. And it has been a thriller. Mahomes is going to get in. Takes a big hit by Jeremy Chin, but gets in the end zone nonetheless. Eagles win 24-14 over Commanders. Both teams 8-9. Both their playoff fates rely on the teams around them. I believe Washington could have clinched their spot by winning, but they don't get the win. First play, Shamari Connor knocks that one away. Second and 10, DJ Glaze probably commits holding. Second and 20, 5 yards for Bowers. Third and 15, 12 yards to Jack Beck. It's going to be short. Fourth down, 38-yard punt, 8-yard return for Brashard Smith. With 3.5 minutes left to go, we're going to hop in and just watch the rest of this half play out. We do get ball to start second half, so assuming we can hold them to not a touchdown, or if we do allow a touchdown, we have to respond with points of our own probably. What a play! Incomplete, but I mean, that was on the receiver's hands. Eric Stokes celebrating like he broke it up. He might have. 3rd and 5 now from the 37. Mahomes throwing over the middle. That's Xavier Worthy. First down to midfield. Darnay Holmes on the tackle. That ball gets batted, whether it be the O-line or the D-line who, touched it. 2nd and 10 now at midfield. Tries to flip it, but same thing happens. 3rd and 10 now at midfield. Raiders bring pressure. Mahomes airing it out. One-on-one coverage. And that's batted down by Eric Stokes. Tried to hit Hollywood Brown. 4th and 10 from midfield. They're going to end up sending the punting unit out there. And it goes out of bounds at the 23. 2:05 remaining, so one more play before the 2-minute warning. Raiders go run, gets 2 yards. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 14-10, Chiefs lead. Raiders have the ball in their own territory, about the 30-yard line. Oh, 25, but off. Big chance here for the Raiders to go into the half either down one or with the lead if they're able to score here. First down to the 35, Brock Bowers, especially because the Raiders do get ball to start second half. So, I mean, if we're able to go into half 17-14 and then score another touchdown, be airing it out. Incomplete. Tried to hit Demario Douglas. Double coverage. Surprised that wasn't intercepted. Just very underthrown. They go handoff to Genty. Falls forward up to the 39. 3rd and 6. They just go and hurry up like they're trying to get the first down. Very interesting. Because if you don't get this, Kansas City has a chance. Who the heck is that? Who was that? Check down to Trey Tucker. He gets to the edge. Steps out of bounds at the 28. Big pick up there in the first down. Charles Grant, our O-lineman, was the one who caught that ball. Dante Fortin, by the way, down there. You can't see him. He's off screen, but he's at the bottom. Rookie 4th-round pick. And that's exactly where we go with it. First down at the 14. Raiders chewing clock now. They go handoff to Genty. He falls forward up to the 7. 2nd and 2. Timeout. Raiders are second with 37 seconds remaining. It's Gino. Rolling out. Throws. Tried to hit Douglas. Very tough angle with, the O-line. 3rd and 2 now from the 7. 33 seconds remaining. I would call it personally a quarterback run. You're in shotgun. Gino throwing end zone. Trey Tucker can't hang on. I accidentally backed out. That was just I didn't accidentally back out. That was just instinct.
Incomplete.
4th and goal from the 2. Huge call for the Raiders. They go for it, and they don't get it. Jalen Watson tackles him. Only about half a yard picked up there. I doubt the Chiefs try anything. Obviously, they're going to do that to avoid a safety. They might run the ball here. See if that works. I mean, they do. Don't let Pacheco take it the whole way. Okay. Good pickup for him, but, I mean, it was touchdown or bust that play. 14-10. Halftime report now. Starting out, we got the Browns and the Bengals. Bengals, if they win, they can almost guarantee the 5 seed. It depends on who has a tiebreaker out of us and them. If it happens to come down to us, Jamar Chase hurdles a man and breaks the tackle. They win 30-24. Bengals 11-6. I mean, they already punched their ticket into the postseason, but next we have Lions Bears. We already know how this one ends. Bears 28-14. That's Cole Kmet. It is. Unless Jared Goff was injured, it looks like the Lions just played their backups. So, but Dorian Thompson-Robinson was their quarterback. We know what happened in this one though. Jets Bills. Bills ended up winning. As it's James Cook weaving his way, jumps into the end zone. 27-24. They win that one. I don't even know what's going to happen in the playoffs for that. Playoff picture, as you see, Chargers, Bills, Texans, and Jaguars, all the teams with a chance. (14-10). Chiefs lead at the half. However, Raiders do get ball to start second half. Chiefs with that clutch stop on 4th and goal or 4th and 2. Where their backs were at the goal line. Four-yard rush by Turpin on 1st down. 2nd and 6. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 6. Nick Bolton commits a penalty. 1st down automatically. 13 yards to Mario Douglas. Colton Miller, left tackle, gets injured on the play. 6-yard rush by Genty. That's huge. That better not be long term. 3rd and 4. Sack. Ashing Gelati. 54-yarder by Carlson is good. Chiefs lead 14-13. Raiders cut it within 1. Adam Butler with the sack. 9 yards to Jalen Royals. 3rd and 5 from the 35. Incomplete pass. The Raiders force a 3 and out unless the Chiefs go for it. 41-yard punt, 14-yard return. 1st down from the 37. 11 yards to Brock Bowers. 7-yard rush by Genty. 2nd and 3 now. 2 yards by Turpin. 3rd and inches. 5 yards to Jack Beck. 1st down. 5-yard rush by Genty. 2nd and 5. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 5. 6-yard rush by Geno Smith. That's a 1st down. Incomplete pass by Geno. 2nd and 10. Incomplete pass by Geno. 3rd and 10. Incomplete pass by Geno. 4th and 10. 44-yard kick is good by Carlson. 16-14, the Raiders lead. Mile Mize is shaping up to be a good one. What a game to end the season on for, the regular season. 3rd and 9 now from the 31 for the Chiefs. 5 yards for Checo, going to be short of the line to gain. And Matt Araiza punts it into touchback. Incomplete pass by Geno. That's 4 in a row. 4-yard rush by Turpin. 3rd and 6. 11 yards to Jack Beck. 1st down. Ends that streak. 25 yards to Jack Beck. 1st down to the 39. Incomplete pass. Just throw it to Jack Beck. It seems that's the only person you can complete it to, Geno. Come on. 11 yards to Brock Bowers. 1st down. That ends the quarter. We are in 4th quarter crunch time now. 5 yards to Mario Douglas. 3 yards for Genty. 3rd and 2. 20-yard touchdown. Brock Bowers. Extra points good. Raiders lead by 9. That's a 2-score game. Darian Porter with the pass breakup. 2nd and 10. 7 yards for Pacheco. 3rd and 3. 8 yards to Marquise Brown. 1st down. Xavier Worthy for 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Penalty on Elena Roberts. 11 yards. I don't know what that could be. 6 yards for Kelsey. 2nd and 4. Sack! Adam Butler. 3rd and 9. Incomplete pass. 49-yarders good. Chiefs still trail, but only by 6 now. Back to a 1-score game. 23-17. Ladies and gentlemen, this is shaping up to be a great one. Zamir White getting carry. We love it. 14 yards, Brock Bowers, 1st down. 7 yards for Michael Mayer to backup. Love to see it. 15 yards to Jack Beck. We're back in field goal range. Penalty on the defense. 1st and 5. 11 yards to Brock Bowers. First down from the 15. We hop in slow-mo to watch it plan out. Genty with a spin move. Going to pick up 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now at the 11. Takes us under 6 to go. Chiefs got to be stressing now. Running out of time is Genty. 1st and goal up to the free. Injury timeout. Charles Cross. That's our other left tackle. So we're down both left tackles now. Colton Miller and Charles Cross. 1st and goal from the free. Genty going to be tackled for a loss of 1. George Karloftis. 2nd and goal now back at the 4.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
Pass is complete up to the 1-yard line. Demario Douglas. 3rd and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Raiders elect to pass it. End zone touchdown. Michael Mayer. Going for 2 points to make it a 14-score game. Even if we fail, it's still 12 points, barring they return it back for 2 themselves. Hand off to Genty. Makes a man miss. And he gets in. Chiefs now, 4.5 minutes. They got to score twice. They got to be fast. Eight yards for Worthy, 2nd and 2. 5-yard rush by Mahomes. 1st down, incomplete pass. 3.5 minutes left to go. 15 yards to Jalen Royals, 1st down. Darnay Holmes injured on the play. We are suffering so many injuries. 6 yards for Jared Wiley, 2nd and 4. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 4. Incomplete pass, 4th and 4. And, well, this will decide the game right here. 4th and 4. Mahomes throwing. Kelsey, 1st down, up to the 24-yard line. Chiefs take their first timeout with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. You go handoff to Pacheco. Gets 5 yards, 2nd and 5 from the 20. Not able to get the hike off. 2-minute warning. Holmes rolling out. Gonna take it himself. Down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Clock keeps running though.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Holmes throws, end zone, touchdown, Travis Kelsey. A minute 39 left. So the Chiefs, even if all pans out, because they can, with their 2 timeouts, can't get the ball back, they would have probably less than 10 seconds. They're going to go for the onside kick. That's the smart move. And it's recovered by Trey Tucker at the 46. The dangerous thing here is, even if you get a stop, the Raiders could still kick a field goal, but that's also dangerous for the Raiders because that would give the Chiefs the ball back. in, well, a decent spot. Like I said, even with the time situation they could be in. Hail Mary. Second and 6, pick up a 4 by Genty. They go quarterback keeper to Gino, barring he doesn't fumble. First down to the 23. The Las Vegas Raiders are going to win this game. And we are going to be 12-6. Well, that is just not true. That's not a possible record game. We're 12-5. All right, looking at us. 30 for 45, 340 yards, 3 touchdowns for Gino. Huge. Rushing, Ashton Jeanty, 80 yards. Didn't have the greatest average, but that's okay. Geno Smith obviously with the 19-yarder to seal the deal. Receiving, Brock Bowers led the way. 8 for 93 and a touchdown. 6 for 70 for Douglas. 6 for 76 for Jack Beck. 4 for 60 for Trey Tucker and a touchdown. 2 for 8 for Michael Mayer and a touchdown. Everyone got involved. That was the goal. Charles Grant allows a sack. Total tackles, 10 for Jermaine Pratt, 9 for Darnay Holmes, 7 for Eric Stokes. Bunch of guys with tackles for loss. 2.5 sacks for Adam Butler. Half a sack for Leaky Fotu. 1 sack for Thomas Booker. We didn't get an interception. I don't know why I thought we did. Kicking, Daniel Carlson. I know we talked about replacing you going 3 for 3. Hitting all your field goals was huge. AJ Cole only had 1 punt for 38 yards. Not great, but hey, we didn't need him to do well. All right, we didn't have to rely on him. And oh my goodness, what a game. That's back-to-back games now where we've had to rely on the legs of Geno Smith to punch our ticket in. We have a recap to talk about. Great win. Seems like you had a clear game plan. What made the biggest difference today? Well, it was our idea. When you have a mismatch in this league, you exploit it. No reason to overthink it. That's how you get in trouble. We brought it into team, and DeMario saw the same thing. A clear mismatch on the outside with our receivers. Always a great thing when players and coach align. Make it easy to lock in for the weekend. Obviously, nobody can complain about that result. It was a well-deserved win all around. Any last comments on what this meant for the team? This one was for the fans. This was a big one for our community. The fans have been looking for a statement game, and I think we delivered. Exactly. This was a big game for us. I mean, this literally decided where we would be in the playoffs. Oops. New injury. Colton Miller, he's going to be out 5 weeks. Even if, and this is a big if, he returns, he's going to be back for the Super Bowl, and that's it. I think we have to make the difficult decision to place him on IR. He's going to be out the rest of the season. As we take a look at our weekly recap, starting out, obviously, our game. This was huge. Winner gets the division, and it's Michael Mayer with the catch for the touchdown. We win 31-24. Jets Bills, we already know the result of this one, but man, oh man, am I excited to see who's all going to be in the AFC East come playoff time. What that situation is. Because that's huge for draft picks as well. Because, I mean, those teams are going to be all right within each other in the draft. Keon Coleman absolutely went up. 2 defenders, says, hold my balls. Finally, Lions Bears. We're going to skip this one. We already know how this ended. Okay. Bears win that one. Punch their ticket into the playoffs. Last thing we have to do is obviously we put Coleman Miller on IR. left tackle, which means we are going to go ahead and sign left tackle. I mean, Chris Hubbard is here, or Cameron Fleming. I think Cameron Fleming, all right, welcome to the team. You're a scheme fit. You're only $1.5 million. Now, granted, you are going to be the backup, but that's okay. Oh boy, taking one last look at this team. Damn you, game. Why do you keep doing that? I want Cavante Turpin as my gadget. I want him to be running those weird plays. That's why I brought him in. We're going to go ahead and advance week and see what exactly this playoff picture is going to be looking like. Oh boy. We'll go ahead and do that next episode. Chargers and Raiders, an NFC West matchup. They make the 7th seed. The Patriots win the division. The Titans win the division. So that's crazy. Looking at the NFC side, 49ers Lions and Rams, Buccaneers, Bears, Commanders, Falcons, AFC, Chargers, Raiders, obviously, Patriots, Chiefs, and then Titans, Bengals. We will go ahead and quickly take a look at mock draft numero tres. We're at 30% to take left tackle Mac Rudd. We have Colton Miller, so absolutely not. I appreciate your input, though, game. Last thing I want to quickly do is I want to check the standings. Obviously, we're going to go by conference. So, the Bills, so the Chargers at 9-8 make it. The Patriots, well, they wanted the Bills and Jets at 9-8 just barely miss out. Jaguars and Texans at 8-9 barely miss out. Texans, I mean, they controlled their destiny and lost. I mean, Bills, by the way, 5 in a row to get to that spot. Unfortunately, weren't quite able to get it done. Jets, losing 2 in a row, they really shot themselves in the foot. Texans losing 2 in a row shot themselves in the foot. Other teams to look at, the Steelers and the Broncos with big losing streaks are also, here. Reasons they at 7-10, if you only lose like 2 of those, you're 9-8. I mean, they could have had a chance, but shot themselves in the foot. 49ers went on an 8-game winning streak. They were 4-5 with a losing record. They end up going 12-5, clinching the 1 seed. Lions, who were 12-5, they end up losing that final game, drops them down to the 2 seed. Buccaneers and Falcons, both 10-7. Buccaneers had the tiebreaker though, so they get the 3 seed. Meanwhile, Atlanta with the 5 seed, Bears with the 4 seed, or excuse me, the 6 seed at 10-7. And then we have Rams, who get the 7 seed at 9-8, winning 3 in a row to help their cause. Commanders at 8-9, they punched their ticket in because, well, the rest of their conference sucked. Eagles and Giants both going 8-9. Cowboys 7-10. That was a close division. Big one here, Green Bay, obviously at 9-8. They are the first and only team really out. I mean, you also have a bunch of 8-9 teams: Panthers, Giants, Eagles, like I said, who were right there. Rams, winning 3 in a row, are able to get that tiebreaker though and punch their ticket in. But that should do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. In the next episode, we will obviously be playing the Chargers in the wild card, which could be our season finale or our season 1 finale. Obviously, we're hoping not. We're hoping our season finale is going to be the Super Bowl, but I mean, this is, one game. No matter how well we did, I mean, one game separates us from being eliminated. This is no longer, okay, we have, a cushion. It's we have to win these games. If we lose, we are out, no matter how bad the other team is. And it sucks. Boy, oh boy, does it suck that our first game has to be against our division foe. But that is going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did. See you guys next time. Goodbye.